Hello and welcome to yet again another exciting edition of the show. We are always excited when it's time to come your way with the preview of the CAF Champions League. For us, it's the only Champions League that matters, not the UEFA Champions League, not the Asian Champions League, but the African Champions League is the one that really matters for us on this channel of ours. That's the Madiba official channel. So please, kindly do us a favor if you've not already subscribed to this channel and join us for the best of African content. It's time again for the preview of the semi-finals. We brought you that of the group stages, the quarterfinals, and now it's time to come your way with the preview of the group stages or the semi-finals of the African Champions League. And we start from the first game that will be played all the way in Angola. That's Petro Atletco de Luanda taking on Petro Athletic Club. This promises to be a gigantic encounter. Don't forget, these two teams were in the same group that was in the Group D of the African Champions League group stages. And in the group, when they met earlier on in Angola, Petro Athletic Club won that game by 2-1. And if you quite remember, it was their two prolific duo. That's Thiago Leao. That's Thiago Azuleao, the captain, the 34-year-old Brazilian. He scored the opener. And Yano also added the other goal for Petro Atletco de Luanda. That is the current leaders of the Girabola League in Angola, for them to take a 2-1 lead or win over them. In the return encounter, when Wydad needed the win to top up the group, they won that game by 5-1. They won it by 5-1 against Petro Atletco de Luanda. So this one promises to be an entertaining one. And this one, for me, I see it as a bit different from the tie that happened all the way in the group stage, because this is a time whereby Petro Atletco de Luanda are coming into this game in one of the best form that they can think of in recent memories. Last season, they lost the league to Sagrada de Esperanza. But this time around, with 3 games less, they are leading the pack in Angola with 58 points. That's 2 ahead of Sagrada de Esperanza, who were the league champions last season. So this time around, they played 23 matches as against 26 of Sagrada Esperanza and Primero de Agosto. But yes, they are leading the pack with some 2 points over there coming into this tie, and they eliminated the pre-tournament favorite. Before this tournament, most of us who are followers of the African Champions League thought that with the form of Mamelodi Sundowns Masandawana, what the likes of Steve Compella, Mankoba Ngiti, Rulani Mokoena, what they are doing for that is Mamelodi Sundowns, and the kind of form that their players are on. Peter Shalulile, the pick of the bunch, scoring goals upon goals, breaking numerous records, having won the South African League in many years in a row, picking up their fifth title this year, and all those stuff coming into this game, and having expatriates like Pavel Savrenko, who had 5 goals for them in the league. You look at the last Temba Mchisi-Zuano, a seasoned campaigner who was there the last time that they won the African Champions League. Then you look at the likes of Musa Lebusa and Dile Jali. Look at the likes of Laila Kai. So Brian Oyango Mandela, all these players over there, and having lost the first leg by 2-1 against Petro Atletco de Luanda in Angola. Some of us thought that the return encounter will be just a mere formality. They will be going there and make sure that they will do the damage against Petro Atletco de Luanda. But the Petro Atletco de Luanda side went over there, and Alexander Santos' team made sure that they mapped out a strategy that was able to curtail and make sure they will contain the attacking arsenals of Mamelodi Sundowns. So after they considered the first goal through Brian Onyango Mandela, Thiago Azulao, the current top scorer of the Champions League with some 6 goals, popped up with the winner from the penalty spot. And for me, with the like of Wellington Lima, Pedro Pinto, you look at Quinito Tocanero, Eddie Afonso, Gleison, William Suarez, Pedro Miguel, Jaredi, Thiago Azulao, and Yano. For me, they can prove a match with that Athletic Club, especially looking at this game being played in Angola and looking at the kind of form that they are on. And don't forget, these two sides have met 6 times prior to this game that they were playing today. And the previous 6 encounters, the only victory that the Angolans had was the one that they got in the group stages of this year's Champions League. So that one for me can propel them into the victory over there without eliminated CR Belouizdad en route into reaching the semi-finals. They went all the way to Algeria to defeat them in the first leg by a goal to nil. But the second leg proved different because the game ended in a drawn game that is in Morocco. So look at the likes of Ahmed Rada Tegnawiti, Ayub Amloud, Yahya Atiatallah, Amin Farhan, Ashraf Dari, Anas Serhat, Yahya Jabran, Ayman El Hassouni, Guy Mbenza, Zuhair El Motaraji, Muaid Elafi. With these players, we that also have, for me, the quality to match them boot for boot. But for this game being played in, that is in Angola, despite the fact that we that have won 4 of the 6 encounters that these two teams have met prior to this game, for me, I'm tipping that is Petro Atletco de Luanda to emerge as the victors in this game. Then we move on to the other game, that is the game between an out of form Nadi El Ahly and against Etente Setif. Nadi El Ahly are the defending champions. Just last season, they were able to win the Al Ashir. That's their 10th African Champions League. Although they lost out on the league title to that is Zamalek. But in the league or in the Champions League, they always rise up when the need arises. Looking at what is happening to them this season also, Zamalek leading the pack over there yet again. But yet still, Nadi El Ahly is caught wanting in terms of searching for them at the top of the African champions, the league over there. And even in the Champions League, they struggled to pull through because the game that they played in the group stages, they didn't put up their best performance because we all thought that Nadi El Ahly being in the group with that is Al Merreikh, Al Hilal, Mamelodi Sundowns, they will be able to at least map out a challenge on Sundowns, but they lost at home against Mamelodi Sundowns. So coming into this game, Setif, to don't forget, to the alliance some 9th position in that is the Algerian Premier League. So they are not also flying over there. But don't forget, Setif are saying it. Oh, they won the Champions League about thrice or 2 times, and you're looking at Nadi El Ahly, the 10th winners of the Champions League. Piso Musimadi, with the kind of fire that is on him, for him to deliver for me, I think this game will be difficult. And as you know already, between Setif and Nadi El Ahly, there's little to choose from them in terms of looking at the records in the African Champions League. These two sides have met each other before, but since the 2018 season, they've not coincided or met in any competition in Africa, whether it be the Confederation Cup or being it in the African Champions League. Prior to this game, they met each other, that is 3 times over there. And all of them, 2 victories for that is Setif and 1 drawn game for them. So Ahly have won just 1 in the previous 4 encounters coming into this game. And for me, that one will tilt in the favor of Setif. But don't forget that Nadi El Ahly, since 2010, they sailed through in each and every time that they appear in the last 4 of the African Champions League since 2010. As a matter of fact, their last 12 appearances in the semi-finals, they've qualified 11 times to the finals. And the last meeting that these two sides met was in 2018, and on that occasion, Nadi El Ahly edged out 3-2 over there, and eventually they lost the grand finale against that is Esperance de Tunis. The first leg in that is in Egypt went for Nadi El Ahly. They won that game by 2 goals to 0. The second leg was the one that they lost by 2 goals to 1. And I can't remember, Walid Suleiman and Islam Mohareb were the scorers for them in Egypt. And in Algeria, the one that got the all-important goal for them was Walid Suleiman yet again. So this one will be a very entertaining game. Don't forget that this season, Es Setif are using their third coach. They started the season with the Tunisian, that is Nabil Kouki. They sacked him and brought him the man that qualified them into this state. That's Reda Bendris. And Reda Bendris too, he was a caretaker, so he has now vacated the hot seat for Norwich. That is Darko Norwich to occupy that hot seat. So they are you currently with their third coach as against Nadi El Ali. That's still with Piso Mosimani. So this will be a very entertaining encounter on the field of play. Look at the likes of Penditown, Mohamed Sharif coming over there, and Riyadh over there for that is Setif, and he has been the man to go over for the goal because Riyad Benayad and Abdul Munir Jabu, this partnership has worked perfectly for them in the Champions League. Benayad has 3 goals for them. So for me, this will be a difficult game, but I'm going in for Nadi El Ali by the fact that they are playing the game at their own venue in Egypt. So this was